Rocket League is not doing well. I have been doing YouTube for this game for 7 years. 7 years, and I haven't uploaded a video like this one in that whole time. That hopefully puts into perspective the significance of this video. So what is this even based on? The fact that this game is in its worst state for me personally than ever before would be the answer. And I'm certainly not even exaggerating. The funniest or worst part is I wouldn't even have to tell you. I can actually just show you why. All I have to do is a bit of this, a bit of that, and boom, we're about to run into a problem. Okay, here we are joining. Very first game on. Is this guy a bot? We're gonna find out. Yes, bots. It's the first problem we're gonna go over. This situation is bad. It's not good, and a huge reason I'm making this video. So this game we go up against who I'm gonna call Luigi. Now Luigi isn't human. He ended up being a bot. In fact, I queued 6 more games after this, and 5 out of 6 were more Luigis. He's Rocket League's devil, an evil beast whose sole purpose is to take over humans' most important purpose, their Rocket League rank. Now, I'm actually glad we went up against this Luigi though, because he was an upgraded variant, the newest Terminator model, a perfect showcase on how unbeatable these clankers are beginning to be. For example, at 2 minutes 40, he pulled this off. Transition that into my net pretty fast because it's a bot. It always gives the ball away as well. This guy, this is a new bot. I haven't versed one like this where it goes for these backwards flip resets. It's actually quite interesting. Very hard to save that. Impossible to save that. Once Luigi pulls this shot off consistently, it is truly over. If you queue ranked in this game, you'll be signing yourself up for Defense Simulator of truly undefendable shots. Now, the good news is that for most of you guys, this isn't too much of a problem for now. Currently, as far as I'm concerned, they're only an infestation in the very top ranks of this game. Correct me if I'm wrong. However, you'll soon come to realize that if no progress is made against these guys like currently, at least it feels like that, you'll be also versing more Luigis than humans. Now, this video is practically me complaining, and there's about infinite subject matter, so we better start. I have reported hundreds of these faces, and so far I have zero indication of a single ban going through. Epic Games' report system is a load of absolute dog. At least I think so. I wouldn't know because it doesn't tell me if my reports are actually doing anything. All I know is I spam report them, same with other miserable Rocket League players, and they won't go anywhere. And no, I don't just mean they create new bots and rank them up again. That's inevitable currently. I just mean we mass report a certain individual Luigi, and he's still there taunting us a week later. The fact that these reports feel absolutely meaningless for the past 5 months is really just abysmal. I mean, how hard is it to add an indicator that showcases that my reports is actually doing something? And yes, this is a big deal because most people don't even bother reporting anymore because it just feels meaningless, leading to an even worse situation. I should not be feeling that my 2 million reports have all been voided out into a black hole. Excuse my language, but me dead. You all. Okay, sorry about that. Like I said, I've never made a video complaining about this game. However, this is actually quite fun. I'm enjoying my time here, letting out my frustrations. As soon as this video ends, I'll probably go back to making some more enjoyable Rocket League videos, hopefully, and act like this one never existed. But for now, what the is this game? Look at the score here, 5-15. Do you think I'm having fun? Double reset here. Is it going in? Oh, just managed to get that one in. Apparently, but I'm a little bit special in the head. Most cases, I would be bored out of my mind. Trust me, I think it's just because I was recording a video for you guys and didn't want a boring game. I don't know. Anyway, I ended this game with high positivity and inspiration and tried to take him down for the next one. All right, we're going to give it a rematch and actually try and beat it this time, go all out and see what the score is. It was short-lived. Well, we were going well, and now it's kind of destroying me. Let's just see if this guy responds here. Now, unfortunately, this kind gentleman didn't listen and continued to plague more Rocket League players. But why? That is a good question. Why do people feel the need to bot? Well, I think the unfortunate truth is there is multiple reasons. Number 1, people do just like to be irritating. That's the inevitable truth, I'm afraid. These people are a lost cause. Not much you can do, just gotta move on. They're not going anywhere. Number 2, some people enjoy watching the bots play. I understand it can be thrilling watching AI cook up a mechanically inhuman shot, but please, you're ruining the game and the novelty wears off quite fast. Please do not bot. Thank you. Number 3, and this is gonna be the worst one. Money. This is the main reason I'm pretty sure most people are botting. They actually have incentive and a net positive. They are getting bread. Not much, but it's the truth. I think it's a really low amount, only pennies, but that's enough to make some people bot. How are they getting money? Well, they rank up their account to Supersonic Legend and get the rewards and then sell the account off to people who want the title. I don't understand what even is the point of buying the accounts with an SSL title when you can't even hit the ball. Those people are actually the worst ones, buying the accounts with real life money to get a title that's beyond pointless. Like, it's actually meaningless if you didn't earn it. No one cares. They just think you're boosted. It's a very bizarre concept. I don't know. But to each their own. That just one baffles me personally. Now, if money is the main incentive behind these bots, I might actually be a genius here. A total of 50 IQ was behind this thought. What if Epic Games removed the SSL rewards for new accounts under 1,000 hours? Considering it's impossible to achieve those heights unless you're literally smurfing or botting, what is the negative of doing this? Like, someone actually tell me. I mean, it took me 1 minute to think of this, and it's that easy to do. It'll stop people's incentive to bot and sell off accounts, and I swear they could code that in like a day. Am I crazy, or isn't that like the most obvious thing possible? I barely even thought about what fixes they should do. That's not my job. That's theirs. I'm just here to complain, but why have they not done something like this? I do not understand. It makes no sense. It's $1 billion company, and it makes me quite angry. I could go on and on about these bots all day, but we'll summarize here. Ones is completely unplayable for me right now with a 90% chance of running into these Luigis. Not an exaggeration. It's only getting worse, and even now in 2s, I refuse to queue until after 4:30 PM, as that is when fellow humans are available to play against, and I have much more fun getting told by my opponents that I'm a pathetic player and should end it than versing those stupid clankers. Okay, problem number 2. This game is they don't do anything. What we're going to do right now is go over my experiences for each new Rocket League season, starting from the most recent, and see just how much fun I endured. Season 21. In 4 months, they managed to do the impossible. Move the 2v2 Heatseeker mode from the casual playlist to ranked. That's the unbelievable determination, willpower, endurance to pull off such a breakthrough should be written in the history books. This was actually fun though, and a good idea, but just come on, it's minimal and so cheap. Now, unlike Season 23, where it had an oomph of funness and enjoyableness, Season 20. I don't know if you guys remember, I'll probably have to remind you, they added the ranked 4v4 mode. Let me start by saying, when they announced this, I was genuinely somewhat excited. A brand new mode, something new. I swear this is the truth and nothing but the truth. I launched the new season up with my mates, went right into 4v4, found a game, and about 3 seconds into the match, I realized this mode was a lost cause. The map was so bad. I was nauseous within my first rotation back to net. You couldn't even see the walls. The ceiling and the walls were transparent. Why would they think this map was a good idea? Look at it. How could they possibly see this mode succeeding when it looked like a Rocket Labs map, which people only play for the memes? Seriously, I determined the mode would die in a week, and I don't even think it lasted that long. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure there didn't end up being one Supersonic Legend in the mode because it was that dead. So they lowered the MMR goal so people could get the title. Woohoo! Season 19. Literally nothing. This one was a filler, so that means they took 8 months to cook up that beautiful 4v4 map where you couldn't even see the walls or ceiling. Made you feel sick, nauseous, and probably ruined your day. Season 18. Apparently this one was a Mutators overhaul. Solid stuff. Also, they added a sound to the crossbar, which everyone was thrilled about. That's not even sarcasm. Rocket League players were that drained that a sound effect made the season release a success. What the f***? Season 17. Online free play. Now this is a hot take, but I thought this one was actually okay. Most people hated it, fair enough. It's very minimal and you could literally just queue a private match, but I've used it quite a few times whilst queuing for ranked, and this game's queue time is so ass in the high ranks that it's kind of benefited me. I do acknowledge that most of you probably didn't even know that it existed or completely forgot about it. And finally, I'm going to compile season 16 to 7 all into one. Nothing but new maps, cars, rotating modes, cosmetic rewards, and some random UI changes. That is it. That is like 3 to 4 years of nothing. It is just sad. The 2 best modes Rocket League released for the casual player base was both in 2016, Rumble and Hoops. That was 10 years ago, and they are still the most enjoyable modes. That's just sad. I mean, yet again, I can keep going on. They've removed trading in that time, so they could port this game into Fortnite or some I don't even know. I don't care, but it's probably not too healthy for a game to remove such a huge mechanic that the casual player base was using so that Fortnite players could be happy. So happy that the mode added to Fortnite Rocket Racing has a concurrent player base of 41 humans right now. Just joking, it's probably 40 Luigis and a special little Gregory. Number 3, DDoSes. Number 4, developer communication, non-existent. I'm pretty sure that every time I've opened up Twitter, I get a professional Rocket League player or a creator like Lethamir who's essentially dedicated his life to the game, or pretty much everyone that plays the game complaining about the state of the game, praying for them to fix something, or even just get a response about the current situations. I'm also pretty sure that they still yet to get a single response. It's been 5 years. Number 5, this game is Number 72. I mean, I could just keep going on and on and on. I have actually touched the surface on the most important issues though, in my opinion. I'm sure there's some I missed. Honestly, this is just a rant. I did like no research. I think I'm just very disappointed recently and I felt like spewing some stuff out. I think this started because I was actually having a phase of getting back into the game when they released the new tournaments like Cash Cup a few months back, which were genuinely enjoyable. By the way, they discontinued Cash Cup tournaments this year for some reason, just another L. But when it lasted, I even got a victory royale in one of them, taking the whole region down. Totally didn't get carried by my teammates Terry and Gus. It was all me 1v3. And doing that series with Terry where we just had fun and went for a rank goal was great. I thought those videos turned out amazing to watch, and I also had heaps of fun myself, which is a win-win. Now I'm doing it again with someone and it's just a bot simulator where I struggle to have fun. And if I'm not having fun, it's hard to make enjoyable videos. In saying that, I actually did finish episode 1 recently and it did turn out really good thankfully, so I'm super keen to upload that. However, there is so much I had to cut out to make it entertaining. Like the amount of time I didn't bother recording because it's bots is just tragic. I feel like I'm doing a disservice to you guys and me, but I do particularly put a lot of blame on the state of the game. It does make it hard. Regardless, I'm super keen to get on this cheeky upload streak of bangers. Also, can someone tell Jinxie that he went from one whole game to another hole? He reacted to one of my videos and seemed very positive and like a good guy, so someone try to spare him the pain and suffering he's about to endure. He needs to go onto a better game that cares about their community, like Overwatch.
Monsieur, does this mean Overwatch is back?
No.
Anyway, I'm just going to end the video here so I can spend more time working on fun, positive ones. To end it off, I think we should eliminate all artificial intelligence from existence. It's just making life so much worse. I hate artificial intelligence and we should never use it. Anyways, I'm going to go ask my best friend, ChatGPT, what's for dinner.